So, before I show you how I brewed my Aeropress soup today and why I'm so excited about the cotton pads, I'd like to preface tell you a story about what I've been doing these last 3 months and what I've been working on. I did not know about the concept of the soup. What I was trying to do was simulate the espresso brew using Aeropress. Sorry for my yapping, but this is really important, I think. So, the problem with the Aeropress is that you're usually adding water here and you're disturbing the grounds, so there is no puck under here to efficiently percolate and obtain an espresso-like brew. But what you can do, what I have found out, is that you can use Aeropress plunger. Yeah, something like this. Yeah, you can use the Aeropress plunger to push the grounds down and make a puck. But even when you tamp the grounds down and make a puck, when you're adding water in here, it will still disturb the grounds. So what I found is that here's the bottom paper filter, and if you add the upper paper filter, then you can minimize the disturbances that is occurring in the upper layer of the grounds, and you can add water so that it is not disturbing the puck. So here's the water. Of course, there will be some grounds floating in here because the paper filter is not perfectly encloses this space. So the grounds will float here and here, right? But it is still pretty good. The problem with this is that when you add water here, sure, it will fill up this space above the grounds, but when the water is absorbed by the grounds here, when the grounds are getting soaked, they will release the carbon dioxide, the CO2. So CO2 will be released, and what tends to happen if you're not quick enough is that the paper filter is going to be lifted from this side or this side or this side or this side. So it will lift up and the grounds will float above into this layer. And this is not really good for brewing soup because then you'll get this immersion style of brew which still tastes good. But I'm really excited about the cotton pad because you can add the pre-wetted cotton pad above your top paper filter before adding water. So it will be here, and because it absorbs a lot of water, it will weigh around like 8 grams. So it is pushing down on this paper filter, and also because it absorbs water, it can help to soak the upper layer of the grounds. So it pushes down on the paper filter and it soaks the upper layer of the grounds. So when you add water into the layer above, the paper filter will hold itself here better than without the cotton pad when the CO2 is released, so that you can do a better percolation. And yeah, I think that it is a good idea to explore. And yeah, I'll show you how I brewed my Aeropress soup now. Okay, let's do this. Today I'm doing something really wild. I'm trying to make an Aeropress soup. I'll explain it a little bit later, maybe. Or maybe. So, the first paper filter is in. I have ground 23 grams of light roasted coffee. So here's 23 grams. Alright, nice. Shake it to level it a little bit. Now put on the paper filter above and gently press and twist. Press and twist to tamp the grounds. Done. Now twisting motions up I'll take this paper filter, put it in here, and use the Aeropress thingy here to push it down and try to make it. I think it's okay. Now here's the wild part that I'm going to do. I'm gonna use something really wild, which is a pre-soaked cotton pad to make the soaking process a little bit easier. Alrighty, okay. The cotton pad is in, right? Here we go. So the cotton pad is in. Now it added 8 grams of water, around 8 grams of water, and now we just add 95 grams of water here. Okay, I'd say 90. I'll measure the output later. Okay, I put 96. Alright, so it is dripping. We go like this. Let it drip a little bit more, and then 3, 2, 1, push it down. Okay, now let's see how much we got. Right, so the output should be like around 70 grams. It is 61. It is 61. Not the best, but okay. Let's see how much we've extracted. I'm gonna remove the plunger. Right, and add additional 60 grams. Right, so let's add 60 grams here. 60 grams. Okay, just a little bit more. Right, 60 grams, and let's see how efficient is this extraction. So we hear the hiss. Okay. Okay. Now. Alrighty. I did not zero the scales. This is very bad. Yeah, let's push it to the hiss. Okay, the hiss is done. Now let's compare the this is the second extraction, this is the first extraction. Let's just taste it. It's good, man. It's good. And the second extraction. It's like, it is still kind of filter strength brew, I'd say. Yeah. No, I'll drink this later. This is very, very good. Oh man, this is good. Okay. So yeah, I just want to add that what I've shown you does not represent the Aeropress brews that I usually get from this technique, because I usually do it without the cotton pad, and I also use 18 grams of coffee, and also I've changed the grind size. I just obtained ZP6, so yeah, I'm playing with the grind size. Usually I grind a little bit coarser, but now I'm trying out the finer side. Like I used 3.5 clicks on the ZP6. So I want to share some thoughts about the cotton pad. Because it is soaked in the room temperature water, it might just lower a little bit of the temperature that I was adding in, so it might have affected the extraction a little bit, as well as because I was using like 23 grams of coffee. The bed depth is thicker, therefore maybe the extraction is a little bit less because of that. I don't know. But yeah, what do you think about this?